It's Abstract April, and it's contest time. Before I talk about the contest, I want to give you all a quick primer on what abstract art is and why I chose that theme for this month. When you think about abstract art, what do you think of? Do you have a picture in your head of what an abstract piece looks like? Do you think of Jackson Pollock's work, splashes of paint mixed with coffee grounds, with footprints here and there? Or maybe big blobs or strokes of paint on an otherwise blank canvas? If you do think of those things, you're not alone. And those things are abstract. But abstract can mean different things in art. I couldn't possibly take you through an entire course in abstract art in one video, nor would I pretend to have that kind of knowledge, but let's talk about the basics, and then about how we're going to try our hand at abstract for a chance to win some cool prizes. Abstract can be boiled down into two main categories. Pure abstraction, like what I talked about a minute ago, where the artist makes a composition with abstract elements, or near abstraction, where the artist makes something abstract from natural elements or forms. Let's talk about pure abstraction first. This is where the work is completely non-figurative. At first glance, you may not have any idea what you're looking at. In fact, you may not have any idea what you're looking at, even at second or third glance. The artist may not even give you any help with interpreting the work. For example, Mondrian titled his works by number, like composition number 2. Now, the artist may have given you a title to help you along, like Picasso's Bottles and Glasses, so that you can have some sort of frame of reference for looking at the work. But although the viewer doesn't see anything figurative in the work, that title alone takes the art into our next category, near abstraction. Near abstraction is where the artist has taken something natural, something that you know what it is, an object, and abstracted it in some way. You may still be able to tell what it is, even if it's only after you've read the title, but the subject is no longer in its natural form. Maybe they've kind of cut it up, like Picasso's violin, or maybe they've taken something figurative and turned it into something else to create a new meaning or to make you think about something. Now that brings me to the next facet of abstraction. In abstract art, the artist involves the viewer in the interpretation or meaning of the work. In the entire history of art, we've seen elements of abstraction here and there, but when we talk about abstract art, we're usually talking about contemporary times, into the 20th century. Before then, the meaning of the art was kind of given to the viewer. There may have been iconography, like a dog meaning fidelity in a marriage portrait, but the works were pretty much always showing you something. The meaning or purpose of the work was pretty clear. But in contemporary abstract art, the artists are putting something in front of you and saying, "What do you think? Does this mean something to you?" It's an open-ended question. But wait a minute, does an abstract piece have to have meaning? Absolutely not. It can simply be art for art's sake. It isn't always the case that the artist is trying to unlock some secret of the universe. Sometimes he or she is simply trying to give you something pretty to look at. Or, like in the case of Rothko, something in between. Rothko's multiforms were for the purpose of meditation. Okay, so I chose the theme Abstract April because it's all about experimentation. It's about challenging the artist and the viewer to move outside of what they know, to take chances, to break that darn mold that we can get stuck in. And now for the contest. As you could have guessed, we'll be making our own abstract images, but not just any abstract images. I want to see abstract color studies. Don't know what a color study is? You can Google it and find lots of results. But basically, a color study is an experiment with colors. It might be shades of one color or multiple colors. You're looking at how they look together, how they interact. Typically, an artist would do a color study in preparation for a piece they have planned. It's a part of their planning process. In general, a color study doesn't have to be abstract, but for this contest, during Abstract April, ours do. After you create your abstract color study, you enter it into the contest by uploading your photo to my Facebook page. Make sure that you indicate that it is for the contest by adding the words "contest entry" into the description of the photo. Feel free to add any title or story behind the work that you want to. You have until April 28th, 2014 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time to upload your photo. Now you can upload more than one entry, but only the last one you enter is going to be considered into the contest. Okay, how will this contest be judged? It won't. What? Yes, you heard me right. This contest won't be judged, but there will be 2 winners. It's like a riddle, I know. But here's what I'm going to do. I'll be choosing 2 photos at random. So if you enter the contest and follow the rules, you have just as much chance as everyone else to win a prize. Speaking of prizes, What can you win? I have two really cool gadgets from RavPower to give away. I have a Luster Mini and a Duo portable charger and camping lantern. They are both portable USB charging devices. The Luster Mini is a 3000 milliamp lipstick-sized USB charger. It will charge your phone or your tablet. It also has a little flashlight on the end. The Duo portable charger and camping lantern is a little bigger. It is a 7800 milliamp USB charger, and it's also an LED lantern and flashlight. So let's recap. Upload your abstract color study to my Facebook page by April 28th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, along with the words contest entry. Then I'll randomly choose the winners and post another video showing you all who wins. One more thing. I chose this topic of color study because I feel like it goes along with what abstraction is all about. Experimentation. So that's what I want you guys to do. Get out there and experiment. Then share your entry on my Facebook page for a chance to win one of those cool gadgets.